Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. We are live. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. It's that time of the week. It's that time of the day. It's time for Saturday morning tap in. So go ahead, get your coffee, get your water, get your tea. Get your journals, get your pen, get something to write with, whatever you need to make this moment juicy. It's time for Saturday morning tap in. Let me go ahead and let the family, okay, Instagram family, okay, come on in. The doors are open. All right, let's go ahead and open the doors. Over on Facebook, we got to open the doors for our Facebook cousins and them. Come on, Facebook. Okay, I see y'all, Facebook. You know what? I think Facebook automatically does that now. So we're open. Saturday morning tap in. It's happening right now. All right, so let's go. Let's get to it. It's Saturday, June 21st, and it's time to tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top.
Yeah. Tapping in on Saturday. Get your candles. I got my candle. What's up, Soraya? Good morning. It's Saturday morning tap-in. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. What's up, Adisa Film? So glad to see you here this morning. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Y'all know I got my favorite candle. Rose, water, and ivy from Bath and Body Works. I'm not sponsored by them at the moment, but you never know. Okay? You never know. If I speak it, I will be. Okay? If I speak it, I will be. Funny thing is, God turns you into whatever you say about yourself. All right. Okay. Soraya. Oh, Soraya, you just made my day a lot better. I'm so glad you're here. Soraya James in the building. Been having a great week. Welcome. Let me see what's happening over here on YouTube. Okay. Coming in. I see y'all. Come on in. Let's get to it. We're tapping in. One day I'm going to have bars for this, you guys. One day I'll have some bars. But for now, blow the whistle. Let the beat drop. Guys, I went to see Hell's Kitchen yesterday. Oh, it was so good. So good. CC Naturally 29, welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Let's get to the good. Today is going to be a short, brief, and I always say that, and then what happens? It still goes on and on till the break is on. But no, seriously. Today's going to be a really quick show. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a show today because it's still my birthday weekend. But alas, we're here. I had to see y'all. I just had to see y'all today. God was like, you need to show up for the work I called you to do. And the choir takes. Welcome to Saturday morning tap in, my friend. Long time no see. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Woo, y'all. Summer was like, we're here. And it's 90 something degrees today in New York. How's the weather where you are, Soraya? Thank you so much in the choir too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's up? You know me. Hold on. I gotta get this. I gotta get your name right. You know me, Otis. Is your name Otis? Welcome to your Saturday morning topic, my friend. So let us see you. Yes, Soraya, we will still have a game night watch party. It's just not right now. Not right now. We've been going. Unique Glory Field is in the building. Welcome, sis. So glad to see you here on Saturday morning. Tap in. Tap in. Oh, let's go ahead and get this party started. I totally forgot to pull up, but I need to pull up. With today's Saturday morning tap in. Oh.
Tap in.
For those who are new here, let me turn this down so I can make sure y'all can hear me and I'm not fighting over the music. Tap in. Hey, that was right on time. And we are in. All right. For those who are new here, hi, my name is Shamika Cotton. I am your host for Saturday Morning Tap-In, where we come together every Saturday morning to share some uplifting stories, set some intentions, And then we do a little journaling. So, first things first, what intention do you want to set for today? What intention do you want to set maybe for this weekend or maybe for your week ahead, thinking about the week that you had or thinking about the weekend that you want to have? What do you need to bring to the party? Because if you don't bring it, it won't be there. Okay. So Saturday morning tapping is where we stir it up. We stir it up inside of us and we bring it and we set that intention because we know here at Saturday morning tapping, intentions are very, very powerful. Very powerful. So go ahead, put your intentions in the chat. Whoa, 82 in Baltimore? Yeah, summer is summering, okay? Summer is summering right now, okay? And I'm here for it. You know what? Just get me to a beach or just like wear the appropriate clothing. As long as you have on the right clothing, which is not much when you go out there in the sun, you will be all right. Let the sun kiss you. What's up? June is in the building. June, oh, can I say how amazing you were? It was such an honor to get to witness you doing your one woman show, your story, hearing your story, seeing you just shine and radiate up there on that stage. I always knew that you're so talented, but to see you doing it, to see you telling your story, to hear you singing, to hear you doing, you know what I mean, it was it rapping? I don't know what you would call it, but spoken word, like you were doing all the things and the movements. It was just amazing. So I'm so glad that I got a chance and just congratulations again. I hope you are enjoying your birthday month. I know I saw you doing 30 days of June right now. So I'm really enjoying seeing what you're posting for that. But it was just so good to get a chance to see you. And I told you I saw Lisa the next day. And so just remembering that time when we all first met and came together to do, and my name ain't Peaches, right? Remember that? Okay, it was so good. And Lisa's play was so good. I know everybody's like, what are they talking about? Just listening, just listening. We just having a little chit chat amongst friends, amongst sisters. But yeah, so yeah, everybody. So back to the intentions. All right. Put your intention in the chat. I gave y'all some time to think about it. Now it's time to write about it. Write it down in the chat. What intention do you want to set today? Right. And I have some ideas of the intention I want to set today, but I got to think about it. I got to think about how I want to articulate it. So yes. Oh, nice. So you're playing Heart on Ice by Rodway. Soraya, I don't know that song. Soraya, you guys, is my TikTok niece. And she's all of 16 years old and she keeps me hip and lets me know what's going on. So I'll have to get hip on what that song is because I don't know it. But yes, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and pick a number, right? We're going to pick a number so we can see who is going to pick the journal prompt for today. Okay. We're going to do that. And so let me get my marker. And the number will be between 1 to 20. 1 to 20, you guys. Pick a number between 1 and 20. Boop, boop. And so today is 621, 25. Between 1 and 20, I'm going to pick my number. And that number is going to be that. Okay, I made it. So, and whoever picks the number or gets closest to the number without going over is who is going to pick our journal prompt for today. For those who are new here, we are still working our way through 100 Days of Gratefulness. This is a book of prompts geared to help you just think about being grateful, different thoughts to get your mind on a gratitude vibration. Good morning. Okay, Unique is putting her number in the chat. All right. And while you're at it, excuse me, Unique. Let me have a sip of my coffee. Got a little. And while you're at it, Unique, what intention you want to set? And even if you guys like, I don't know what intention I want to set, don't worry. We will put intentions in the pot and we will share that with everybody. Everybody's going to get something good today. All right, great. So we have the numbers coming in, numbers coming in. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, great. Mm, okie dokie. So y'all, why y'all should be like, Shamika, put on your glasses. Quit sitting over there squinting. So today, because it's my birthday weekend, and I was like, am I going to do a tap in? And I was like, yes, because tap in is, I take it seriously that I hold, right, with this show. So you guys, I have a guest here at my apartment right now. I have a guest. So, yo, so Unique, you have a guest too. Oh, welcome, Coco. Welcome to Saturday Morning Tap In. My guest is my BFF. You guys, we have been friends since the fifth grade. I used to get it wrong. I'd be like fourth grade, but she's like, no, it was the fifth grade. But we've been friends since the fifth grade. So Angel is here. Angel came to see me for my birthday weekend, and I am so grateful. So grateful. Um, and so anyway, so we have some different energy here, which is great for Saturday morning tap in. Some in-person energy. Breeze is in the building. Good morning, my series regular. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. So glad to see you here. Thank you again for my birthday wishes. Some more 2K3, my associate producers in the building. What's up, Stephen? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in, and thank you as well for my birthday wish. I saw that. I saw it this morning. All right, some more 2K3. All right, you guys, let's see what some more 2K3 is saying about the intention, okay? Because some of you guys need to get something, percolate. Y'all don't know what to say for the intention. So Stephen is leading the way. He says, my intention is to utilize the remainder of 2025 to strive for excellence. Okay, I see a strive for excellence there. Okay, we're gonna just set the intention for excellence. We're gonna set it for we're setting the GPS. Where we're going, we're going to excellence drive. Okay, that's the intention that Stephen is adding to the chat right now. Angel, Stephen says, welcome. She says, thank you, Stephen. I don't know if you guys can hear her. But yes, thank you so much. All right, so go ahead, you guys. Put an intention in the chat. And so for today's show, we're just gonna chat a little bit. We're gonna set some intentions, and then we're gonna do what we did, really what this show started out doing, which is making time for us to take time to breathe. All right. And on that note, let's do a quick 3 collective breaths, right? So let's just get centered where we are. I know I could use it. And just take a nice collective inhale. We inhale. And exhale. Right? Just taking a moment to just be still and be present in this moment. Did y'all feel that shift? I felt the shift just with one breath. All right, so let's do it again. We inhale. And exhale. And as you're breathing, you're checking in with your body. Checking in with your body. Do you feel any tension anywhere? When you took your deep breath in, were you able to really get it to go down, or was it up top in your chest surface breathing? All right. So if you feel any tension in your body, we're going to take this next inhale and we're going to breathe into that space. And then as we exhale, we're going to let the air out and allow the tension to flow out with the exhale. All right. So let's take a nice cleansing inhale. We inhale. And exhale. Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all felt that, but I feel like we just plugged in. We're getting more and more grounded, more and more present in this moment, right? Able to hear the still small voice, able to feel our bodies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, able just to be present. So, as I was saying, something that we started doing, what I thought was important to do, was to take a moment during tap in to do a mindfulness exercise. And what we do a lot here is box breathing, you guys. Okay, for those who were here last week, I want to know, how was your Saturday and how was your week after that? I got a message from Kelly. Now, Kelly, I don't see her in the chat today, but last Saturday was her first tap in, right? The message she sent me about the magic that she activated in her life. Remember, we set the intention last week to receive our good, right? Sometimes you have to set the intention to be a good receiver, right? Sometimes you got to set that intention. And so we set the intention to receive, and then we set the intentions, and then we took time to do some box breathing just to let the intentions settle. The day that Kelly had on Saturday blew her away. And I'll just share the gist of it because I didn't ask her how much of it I could share. But just know, people were giving her things just out of the blue. People were like upgrading her out of the blue. She was showing up to places that were packed. But when she asked, is there a seat? There happens to be one seat just for her, right? Do you understand? That is how powerful Saturday morning tap in is, the work that we do here, right? And the thing is, and I told her, it's not me that's doing it, right? It's you. That's why when you come in, I say, welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. We all have within us so much power. And when we tap into it, we realize that we can shape and co create our life and the world and our experiences. So, I want to do that again, just going back to our beginnings of Saturday morning tap in, which is doing box breathing. So, for those of you who don't know about box breathing is a wonderful tool that you can have in your back pocket whenever you feel like you need to just tap in, whenever you may feel overwhelmed, or whenever you're feeling like I just feel a little out of sorts or unable to connect to feel myself, right? You can do box breathing. And it's simply, think of the visual of a box, all the same length on every side. So you inhale for 4, and then you hold it for 4, and then you exhale for a count of 4, and then you hold it again for a count of 4 before you start the process all over again. And that is box breathing. And so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to focus on setting our intentions, right? And then allowing them to settle and focusing on our breath to activate and stir up that power that we have within ourselves. I was just talking to Angel, and go ahead, you guys, while I'm chatting, okay? While I'm chatting, what y'all doing? While I'm chatting, y'all are putting intentions in the chat, and you all are picking a number between 1 and 20, okay? Um, so I was talking to Angel this morning as I was getting ready for the show, letting her know, that we're going to do box breathing because I think it's important to hold a space in a world where we're constantly on the go, right? We're constantly on the go. That's just how this world is set up. We're always going from one thing to the next. And if we don't make time for ourselves, right? If we don't make time to take care of ourselves, we'll continue just to keep going, right? And that constant on the go, that constant not making time for ourselves, will miss out on the good that is always available for us, right? We won't be able to think clearly, or to hear that still small voice, or to hear that inspired action, right? And I was thinking about when I used to be in a writing class, and we had it where we would have one day a month, well, one class during the month, you would be assigned to read your pages. And, writing can be very challenging, just sitting down and being still and making time to do this thing that you say you love. I love to write, but sometimes getting still and doing the work can be a challenge. Let me know if that's you. You have something that you love to do, but sometimes getting still to do the thing that you love can be so challenging. And just let me know in the chat if that resonates with you. And so what would happen is when it was going to be my week to read my pages, I would have that, that month I hadn't really been writing consistently. I hadn't been doing my writing practice, but that week I would be just madly just churning out the pages. And what I really wished that we did was I wished that at least for 20 seconds during our writing meetup for class every week, that we took time just to turn on a timer and write. Because for some people, that might have been the only time they gave themselves to actually write, right? And right. So that's what I think, that's kind of what I think about when I think about Saturday morning tap in, right? We're in such a rush to get to the weekend. We're like, is it Friday yet? Is it the weekend yet? And then you get here and you're not present for this thing that you have been just couldn't wait to get here, right? And that's a whole nother thing, right? Can't wait to wish your life and days away. Enjoy the moment. But I get it. But you get here, but you're still on that hamster wheel. And so Saturday morning tap in is where we come together and hold that space for us to, in this moment, in this hour of the show, in this hour, to be still and to do something good for ourselves, to do something that helps us to tap in. And so we're going to do box breathing today because I don't know. I don't know if y'all going to take any more time based on the type of weekend you have planned or based on the week ahead. This might be the only time that someone takes just to stop and to breathe. So that's what we're going to do. Unique says, my intention is to just get ready for our family vacation next week. Getting everyone packed up. Preparation. Prepared for vacation. All right. We got that. We will add that to the intention pot. Yes. You want to get ready for that vacation so that you can enjoy it, right? So that you can enjoy the moment that you're going to show up for, that you've been really looking forward to. And so we're going to hold that space with you, knowing that this tap in today is going to help you become a vibrational match and help you to know exactly what you need to do when you need to do it. And I know I could use some of that. So thank you so much for adding that to the pot. June says, yes, resistance gets in the way of writing daily. But my intention is to push through. Well, guess what? Push through. Okay. Push through. We putting that down for the intention. I'm going to say also perseverance. Consistency. We're going to do that one too. Absolutely. Welcome, No Limit Soldier. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. So this week, you guys, I had quite the week. Okay. So first this week, seeing June's show, that was on Sunday. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, I spent it at the Javits Convention Center here in New York for the Build Expo, BILD Expo, that is hosted by B&H, which is where you go to buy all of your camera equipment, computers, I would say appliances, but appliances is like stoves. So I don't mean like stoves. They don't have kitchen appliances, but your techie stuff, you go to B&H to get it, or you can order online at bnh.com. But so they host this conference that they've been doing since 2023. And what's so great about the conference is it's free. It is absolutely free. And for 2 days, they have 3 tracks that you could engage with. You have your content creator track, you have your filmmaker track, and you also have your photography track. And so all day they have a series of sessions where they bring in some of the top people in the industry to share tips with you based on whatever track you're on. Okay. So I was on the content creator track, although I did dip my toe into some of the filmmaker sessions as well as some of the photography sessions, because sometimes you got to go outside of your normal comfort zone to see what you might be missing. Like, I might need to learn something from the photographers and the filmmakers. Not might, I do, right? So sometimes you want to expand your horizons and open your minds, right? And just a little tangent, when you think about how our attention is so siloed today, right? Because of the algorithm is programmed to give you more of what you already engage in. So now more than ever, we have to now make a concerted effort to expand our horizons, to get out of our comfort zone, to do something different, or else you will constantly be fed the same thing, right? But that's a whole nother thing. So the Build conference was amazing. So many wonderful artists there, content creators, filmmakers, photographers, and everyone in between. It was a wonderful time to network and to meet new people. I met so many wonderful people there that I'm so looking forward to collaborating with. And then on the base floor of the convention center, oh my gosh, they had all of these different booths set up with equipment where the companies were there showing you the new features of their equipment. They had different places where you could have activations to utilize their equipment. Or there was this one photographer from Kenya. I can't remember how to pronounce her name, but she had models at her booth, and you could style and pose the models and take the pictures with them. So it was just a really wonderful thing. So I highly recommend, if you've never heard about the Build conference and you are a content creator, you are a filmmaker, or you are a photographer, or you have any interaction with people like that in your business, you need to be at the Build conference next year. Okay. Do yourself a favor. And you know what's so funny? It was so divinely timed, the way that I got the information. Remember how I told you guys a couple weeks ago about my colleague who was let go, right? But how things happened, that I was able to connect her and she started a new job or whatever. Divinely timed, always in the right place at the right time. So the person that filled in for her, that took her position, a really wonderful guy, he actually told me about Build, right? Like, everything is so divinely timed. I don't know. Is anybody else picking up on what I just put down? Did you guys catch that just now? Did you guys catch that just now? Right? Did you guys catch that? So everything, if you're open to it, right? If you're open to it, everything in life is divinely ordered for your good, right? But you want to make sure that you're open and receptive to receive it and to see it, right? So yes. So I'm just so glad that he was like, "Are you going to that?" And I had no idea, and it totally was game changing for me. So next year you will see me there. And actually, you will see me there with a team because I got plans. Celester says, all right, what are you talking about, Celester? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Intention. Okay. We're securing a new apartment. Okay. Securing apartment. Finalize relocation back to the city. You got it. The search has been exhausting. Second intention, start working with people on stuff I want to work on. Okay. Collaboration. Okay, we got some collaboration happening. You guys, this intention stew that we are brewing is gonna be so yummy. Bing bop boom bop bam. Okay, I had a little Kendrick Lamar on my mind this morning. Where is my laugh track? Oh, I can't wait to have a laugh track because that deserved a laugh track, Celeste. So glad to see you tapping in this Saturday morning. But I will say this before we get into the intention setting for today, and then we get to our box breathing, and then we go into our journaling. A couple things I learned this week from going to the Build conference, and also, like I said, you guys, I also saw two more shows this week. On Wednesday, I went to see Chiara Scuro at the Flea, done by the National Black Theater. I went to see that before they close tomorrow. Great show. Yes, Breeze, Kendrick Lamar. Thank you, Celeste, for that one. That was mwah, chef's kiss. And so I did that on Wednesday, and then yesterday, like I said, I went to see Hell's Kitchen. Y'all, Hell's Kitchen, I'm just gonna stop for a moment. Hell's Kitchen was not on my radar. Okay. I mean, it was on my radar. Like I saw the billboards and the posters, but I wasn't going. I'm gonna be real honest. I was like, oh, looks cool, but it wasn't on my radar of must-see shows until my best friend said, I want to see Hell's Kitchen. And when she said she want to see something, when she coming to visit, we just do it. There's no question. We're going to do that. Okay. And as true to form, okay, my best friend came into my life to just bless me. And I thank God for my angel. Her name is Angel, by the way. Did I tell you guys that? Mm-hmm. Y'all, go see Hell's Kitchen. Go see. It don't make no sense that people just walking around with all that talent, just walking around with those voices, walking around with that choreography, walking around with this gift of presence of being in this Broadway show. Like, y'all, go see Hell's Kitchen. I got chills just thinking about the show. I would see it again. Yep. But this time I might be dancing with them. Like, it's just an absolutely amazing show. I should have looked this up, you guys. What is the Alicia Keys song where she says, and Angel, chime in if you remember the song, where she says, my name on marquees on Broadway. Somebody Google that. What song is that, you guys? Is it New York? No. Is it that song where she says her name on marquees down on Broadway? You guys, my Saturday morning tap in. Y'all gonna tell me what song that is. But did she not speak and sing her life and write her life into existence? Because when she wrote that song, we ain't know nothing about Alicia Keys writing this Broadway show. We ain't know nothing about her being on Broadway, right? We just knew Alicia Keys, R&B, okay, artist. That's all we knew. She played the piano, right? But Alicia Keys knew that there was something more inside of her, right? Forget what y'all think she is. She said, I'm also a Broadway producer, writer, composer, and my name is on marquees down on Broadway. Somebody put it in the chat. I know, where's it at? Okay, I'm gonna let y'all find it. What's up, Brandon Lee? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. And so I think my big takeaway from this week, okay, is one, who do you say you are, right? Who do you say you are? What do you say about yourself? Because whatever you say about yourself, you will become. God will turn you into whatever you say about yourself. So watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, okay? Watch the words that you say about yourself. And since you have a choice and you have that power, choose to speak life and speak something good, right? And then nobody can stop you but you. And so at the Build conference, there were these people who have had tremendous success as content creators. People who started like 3 years ago, a year ago, achieving just amazing success, right? Money, success that comes with money as well, right? Success that comes with opportunities that they only dreamed of, right? But what that said to me is, who do you say that you are? Who do you say that you are? And then do it, be about it. You don't have to wait for someone to give you permission, right? The world will catch up to you. When you think about this whole idea of like, oh, somebody was just walking down the street or working at McDonald's and they got discovered and now they're this big star. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that's often not talked about, right? Because we're always so keen to just look at the external and not to ponder the deeper thing at work. Usually when that happens for someone, right, which basically means an opportunity showed up, and they were ready for it, right? An opportunity showed up and they were ready for it, because the things that they had been doing that y'all ain't know nothing about was making them a vibrational match for what for their good, right? They were already doing the thing. And because they were doing the thing, they started to draw opportunities to them. The things that they were doing that nobody else saw that they were doing. The things that they were doing for themselves. They didn't need external validation to say, you are this thing and I dub you to be that. They said, no, this is who I am. Who are you? And then get about doing it. Get about doing it. That's the thing. And that's what a lot of the content creators echoed at the Build conference. Just do it. Don't wait for permission. Don't overthink it. Start. And there is never going to be a perfect time to start. Right now is the time to start. And then be consistent, right? Be consistent. And the key to all of this that pulls it all together is work on building your concentration, right? And what do I mean by that? Building your muscle to focus on a thing that you desire, right? Not getting distracted and pulled off course. Building that muscle where you can be present in mind and in attention on the thing that you want, right? So that has been my week. That has been my birthday week. We are now at my birthday weekend. And so, yeah, so let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and get these intentions typed up, because we're going to set our intentions today. Okay. Miss Unique says, Coco is the funnest girl in the world. Coco, we welcome you. I am so glad that you are here. Okay, wait. Miss Unique says, since you're an actress, we casted you to our TV. Aww. I'm on the big screen. Okay. You heard that voice? Did y'all? I heard a little something. I'm gonna get back into my voice lessons. But yes, I'm so glad and grateful to be on your screen, coming into homes all over the world. I love that. Sidebar, while I'm typing in these intentions. Sidebar. Have you guys gone over to Tubi to watch Game Night? Don't forget, Game Night is streaming right now on Tubi, and that's Game Night, Nite. It's a very fun film, suspenseful, sexy, and just good. It's so good. Okay, all right, let me type this in. Okay, so we got collaboration. All right, we have secure an apartment. Okay, we have consistency. Ooh, we got a lot, y'all. This is a chunky stew. We got perseverance. Okay. Oh, it's an E. We got excellence. We got that in here. I think I still spelled perseverance wrong. Preparation, preparing for a vacation. All right, we got that in here. All right, and we're going to have push through. All right, let me just double check and see if I left anyone out. Did I leave anyone out? Okay, let me just double check on Instagram. All right. Okay, resistance gets in the way. Okay, we got that one. Very good. Utilize. Okay, that's excellence. We got you, Stephen. Very, 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 very good. Okay, groovy, 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 groovy. All right, so that is the okay. First, you gotta spell correctly, you guys. All right, just tell me how to. So it is an A in there. Okay, well, I don't know what I had messed up before. All right, push through. These are so wonderful. This is a nice, hearty, intention, intentional stew. An intentional stew. Okay, I am going ahead. What's up, Justin Lord? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in, my friend. We are just about to set our intention for today. What we got? Marcia Hamilton is in the building. Oh, hi. So good to see you, my friend. All right. So let me pin those comments, pin those intentions in the comment on Instagram. All right. And then I got our box breathing is going to be queued up. So we'll go right into the box breathing after our intention. And one more thing we need to get ready for today. Shamika, I promise you, you be always saying it's going to be a short show, but somehow the hour just goes. That's because Saturday morning tapping is a movement. Okay, you better get on this train. Celeste says, okay, real quick. Celeste says, just watch it, y'all. Some of my faves are in it. You got the Lincoln, the Ferris, and the Cotton. Okay, Jamie Lincoln Smith, Ferris. We got Ferris and Cotton. You guys, I hate when that happens to me when names escape me. I really hate when that happens, but it happens sometimes in my brain. It charges to my brain, not my heart. But crushing it all over the place. Salute. Game night is where it's at. Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, we must collaborate. All right. So we had to pick a number between 1 and 20. All right. Let me see what numbers we had. I saw the number over on Instagram. Okay, I'm just going to scroll up on YouTube real quick and Facebook. Right, yeah, I saw the number on Instagram. Hopefully, you are still here. No, but Soraya has watched Game Night. I kid you guys not. She's probably 10 times or more, at least 10 times. And that's my niece, and she does that. And I love her for it. Yay. All right. And I don't know if this person is still here. Oh, come back. Okay, my screen. But the number is number 8. Y'all see that number? It's number 8. So that is an acquired taste. If you're still here, an acquired taste, please pick a number from the screen. And if not, we'll have somebody else pick. We're going to have, if acquired taste doesn't pick it, Soraya, you actually also were supposed to pick last week, but you had left before it was time. So if an acquired taste does not come back, is not still here, then I'm going to have you pick, my love. Okay. She said she watched it 80 times. Okay. Well, if you haven't watched it 80 times, have you really seen the movie? That's what I'm going to say. If you haven't watched it 80 times, you're missing something. There's something you missed. Okay. All right. So Soraya, go ahead, pick a number off the screen. Any number that is not grayed out. What number will she pick? What number will she pick? What number will she pick? She's gonna pick a number. We're gonna journal about the number. What number will she pick? Ow. Okay, that was the song for picking a number. And we're waiting, Soraya. Soraya, are you there? Okay, I'm about to pick it now. I'm about to pick it. I know her reception sometimes gets a little shaky, and there's a slight lag. Going once, going twice. Coco, pick a number. Coco, pick a number. Type it in. Miss Unique and Coco, type in the number. Let us know. Let us know. Yeah, so folks were like, well, if you don't want to do a show on Saturday, just do a recording. And the thing is, Saturday Morning Tapping is a live show. Like, yes, you can watch the repeats, the recordings on YouTube, but the magic about Saturday morning, it's the live thing. But yes, certainly, you guys, if you ever are like, I want to watch a Saturday Morning Tap In, you can go over on YouTube and we have all the recordings over there. 13 it is. All right. Thank you very much, Coco. 13. Wait, it can't be grayed out. It has to be a number. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make this a little bit smaller so you can really see it. It has to be a number that's not grayed out, my love. So pick one of the white ones off the screen. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I was like, I just need to show up. Wait, is that what? Yes, yeah. Is it so light on your screen a little bit? Yeah, 13's grayed out. Pick another one. Pick another one. Another one. As Khalid would say. Another one. And oh yeah. All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, do we got it? Let me check. I keep going between tabs. 18. There it is. I see it. 18 it is. Very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Sorry, you guys. I had to get right. Crystal. I don't know why Crystal's name just did not come to my brain. It just, my own sister's name did not come to my brain. But yes, Crystal Ferris. You guys, it was bugging me. I had to look it up. But check out Crystal doing an amazing performance in Game Night. All right. So, number 18. Okay, great. Here it is. And this is by Coco. I got to put your name down. Today is 6/21, 25. Okay, very good. I'm not even going to read it, but we have it marked. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and get settled. Prepare yourselves to breathe. Prepare yourselves to do some box breathing. Now, you guys, box breathing is only 5 minutes, okay? So for those who are new here, it's like, breathe. It's just 5 minutes. You got time. You got time to breathe. You know how fast you can scroll through 5 minutes just looking at content on Instagram or TikTok? So let's take this time to do some box breathing. And we begin. All right. So prepare yourselves. Let's see if I can make this the fuller screen. Oh, you want to hear some sound, you guys? All right. Listen to yourselves. Okay, and staying in this place of openness, accepting divine order, that our good unfolds in divine order. We're going to go ahead and do our intentions. So, from this place of relaxation, we open ourselves and we are receptive to collaborations. Our minds and our hearts are open for divine guidance and divine order and collaboration opportunities. Setting the intention to connect, to share our gifts with those that we encounter. Holding this space for securing an apartment or a home in the perfect place for the perfect price with the perfect neighbors that is made just for you. We set our intention to be open for the divine unfoldment, the divine guidance that leads and guides us. We set the intention for consistency. And in those times when we are tempted to break our routine, we open ourselves up for the still small whisper to inspire us, to remind us of why we set the intention to be consistent. Setting our intention to consistently believe in the vision and the goals and the dreams and desires placed inside of each of us. Setting our intention to do what we need to do, even in those moments that we may not feel like it. We intend to persevere. We intend to push through to our good. We intend to open ourselves up to operate in excellence, to see excellence, to expect excellence. We set our intention to carry ourselves in excellence. And in carrying ourselves in excellence, we draw more excellent experiences into our lives. And we set the intention right now to open ourselves, to make time to prepare for the good that we seek. Whether it is a vacation, whether it is for a writing project, whether it is for a new home, whether it is for a relationship, whether it is for health, whatever that good is that is on your heart, we set the intention right now to prepare for it, opening ourselves up to new visions, to what is possible, the good that is possible, setting the intention to expect the good, to expect to enjoy our good. And as we send those expectations from within us and out into the world, into the universe, we expect them to go forward and accomplish the things that we have spoken and even better. And so it is. All right. And now it's time for our journal prompt for today. I'm going to go ahead and get our timer set for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. For those who are new here, we journal for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. The journal prompt gets you down on the page. But once you're down on the page in your journal, that's your business. You can write about whatever you want to write about. Today's journal prompt, picked for us by Coco, is: what are three things your arms or legs allow you to do that you enjoy? The timer has begun. We are journaling. What are three things your arms or your legs allow you to do that you enjoy? All right, we're journaling. 9 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Hmm, so grounding. Let's type in what are. I wonder what this journal prompt will inspire me to write. All right, the journal prompt is up on the screen. For those who are just joining us, you are in the right place at the right time. Welcome, Dar is in the house. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in, Dar. We're journaling. And the journal prompt is now pinned in the comments on Instagram. Welcome, Ashley Nicole, to your Saturday morning tap in. Dope gang. We're tapping in. We're journaling. What are three things your arms or your legs allow you to do that you enjoy? Oh, I got stuff already percolating. 8 minutes, 33 seconds to go. Remember, journaling doesn't have to be perfect. There's no right or wrong way to do it. No right or wrong way. Handwriting doesn't have to be neat. You can change topic mid-sentence. Grammar doesn't have to be right. It's your journal, and that's your business. We're journaling. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Hmm. Hmm. 5 minutes, 46 seconds to go. I know, time flies when you're journaling. 4 minutes, 34 seconds to go. 2 minutes, 6 seconds. What are three things that your arms or legs allow you to do that you enjoy? We are journaling. 1 minute, 18 seconds to go. 21 seconds to go. Okay. I'm done. All right. We did it. We journaled today. We did a lot of good stuff today. We set intentions. We did some breathing. Okay. And we did some journaling. We got some inspiration. I think that means we tapped in on this Saturday morning. Okay. We are tapped in and tuned in and ready. We are ready for our good. So, you guys, thank you all so much for tapping in on this Saturday morning, my birthday weekend. Thank you for celebrating this time with me today. If you got anything out of today's show, an aha moment, maybe there's something you wrote in your journal and you would like to share it, go ahead, put it in the chat right now. I'd love to hear from you. Or if you are watching a replay, if you're on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles or on Facebook and you're watching the replay, go ahead and leave a comment there. Let us know how you're feeling, how the show is landing and resonating for you. I love comments and I always respond back. But right now, as I promised to do every Saturday morning tap in, I know our journals are our business, but my commitment is to share what I wrote in my journal from the prompt today. Okay, you guys? So here is what I wrote from today's Saturday morning tap in journal prompt. What are 3 things that my arms or my legs allow me to do that I enjoy? The first things that come to mind for me is hug. I get to hug my loved ones, to embrace them heart to heart, present, in the moment, here, together, in this time and space moment together, to hold hands. I am here. We are here. I got you. We got each other. My legs allow me to walk around this beautiful city I live in, transporting me through space to places that open my mind and heart, reminding me of how good life is. So much to see and experience. I get to move, to explore. And third is dance and run. 2 things that make my whole body feel good, moving and grooving. A great way to channel my energy. I am grateful for my health and I bless my entire body, my temple, for this life experience. That's what I wrote, y'all. I told y'all that's what came out. Okay, that's my journal. And that's what I wrote today, you guys. So thank you again so much for joining us today. Let me just double check the comments. Thank you, June, for the birthday blessings. All right. Soraya says she ain't done yet. I'm telling you, once you start journaling, you just want to keep going. Keep going, my dear niece, Soraya Jane. Keep journaling. It feels so good. All right. So next week, we're going to have another special tap in. I'm actually going to be in Myrtle Beach next weekend. And so I will have people around me again. I'm going to be going to Myrtle Beach to celebrate one of my line sisters' birthdays. And so I'll be doing a tap in and they'll be my live audience next week. I mean, what is this Saturday morning tap in? It's a movement, it's a whole thing, and it's forever growing and changing and evolving. And I am forever grateful to hold this space. Now, remember, we set some powerful intentions. You guys, also, I love getting messages about how the tap in totally changed and transformed your day or drew something good into your life. So I love hearing those stories. It really helps to affirm the purpose and the need for Saturday morning tap in. So feel free, send me those stories too. I love to hear them. But whatever you do, go out there and expect something good because you deserve it. All right, you guys, I will see you all next Saturday. Bye for now.